Hello, hello, welcome back to Wheel of Games. We're gonna be resuming Fights in Tight Spaces. Quick hiatus. Let's get back in and hopefully finish our counterattacker run. I'm looking forward to getting into Knights in Tight Spaces, which just released. And I want to finish this before I start on that, and I'm really looking forward to it. Without further ado, number of emerging situations. You mean the final mission? Predecessor is back. Agent C? No? Exit. Yep, parachute onto the airplane. Sounds good. Now I've got to choose which one to get rid of. Probably not going to be getting any more cards. Probably not too many card rewards either, but I can still use that to get a little bit of health. No more cards. Just the final stuff. Right into Renegade Agent. So we learned last time, we basically need to deal a certain amount of damage to him to get to the next stage, up until the final one where we take him out. Okay. So the agent, he switches between different attack patterns each turn. Let's see. Okay, so look what he's doing. Strong attack. He's got a bunch of block this turn, and we cannot push him. Now these other guys, we've got a grunt. He'll turn to face us, but he's not. It says won't let you out of their sight, but he's not a chaser. Meanwhile, this guy is a chaser, and he's got ranged attack. Let's see. Now that said, I've got a couple of counters and a dodge here. If I slipped around to one side or the other, they would both be facing me. And I could let Stun Baton Guy hit me just so I could get both counters off against each of them. Okay. 24 in extra damage. Not too bad. Kinda wish I had the shove. If I went around, maybe I could shove him off. But that won't work. So if I slip over to there, I wonder if he's going to hit us still. Total of 30 damage? Well, our counters would exactly match it, so we can feel free. Also got dodge. I'll skip the free movement, because I just want to move. Oh, he moved away. Interesting. Oh, now we've got plenty of counters and dodges to deal with this guy. He shouldn't hit our momentum. Where's he go? Ah, the push. And we learned that no matter what the range is, he'll still push us. You can see it's got the arrows underneath us. We have to be careful. If we're in one of those two spaces, he might shove us right off the plane. That said, I could use that against them as well. Got grapple. Give and get is just awesome. I have to use the free movement first, and I just have basically grapples and pulls. So this guy is going to chase us. If he moved all the way over to there, we could at least prevent ourselves from getting pushed. I'd worry about being there. If I move to there, he'll just follow us over and attack us. That would be annoying. If we simply grapple this guy, we can get him shot by his friend. And that sounds good. Although notably, we're gonna all get pushed. Let's see. At least we're getting pushed into the plane, so we're not going to really take damage from that, but I do want to make sure I set up our block. Just so we're safe from that, because we will get a little bit of shove damage. Okay, he's almost down. And spawn a new grunt right as we're getting ready to take out this first one. No take back? Well, we need to do 13 damage. He's not close enough. He still says can't be pushed. I wonder if that's just for this entire mission. So movement, we've got a vault, we've got a set self, and we've got the free movement. This guy's still gonna after us. I could discombobulate Armored Strike. I've got some conditioning, but I don't have a good solid block to make this Armored Strike really worth it. You know what? Let's take this guy out. Don't want to deal with him anymore. Now we'll just spend the discombobulate so that he's out of the way. Now when we move, we're going to get chased. We do have a dodge. Let's add that fresh condition. Guy's facing us. If I vault, he'll just follow us. I can't really get away from that. The pull counts as an attack. He would actually hit us. Armored strike no good without a really big block. Let's hold on to that. I can't really get away from him. I didn't think that through that well, but okay, I guess we're going to armored strike after all. Because that does double the damage. 30 still isn't enough for this guy. Got him close. No. I think if I move 2, he'll follow us. That said, we've got the roll back. Let's just check. Might as well build up our combo if nothing else. I'm okay with taking 2 points of damage here. Oh, I forgot I had the dodge. Okay, he's coming closer. Now he's chasing us this turn and he wants to make a big attack. This would be a great time if we had our combo cards. But we don't. Let me guess, he still can't be pushed? Yeah. I imagine that's because we're on the plane, so they're not going to let us just throw him off the plane. Okay, bob and weave, I've got the flash kick. I'm 1 short of taking this guy out. Well, I can do a shove first. Okay. Well. Shove wouldn't do any damage. I could flash kick him and get away. He doesn't have the counterattack this turn. I won't actually do the damage, but I've gotten separation from him. And now let's have them fight each other for a second. I'm going to do 45 damage to the Renegade Agent. That's the goal. I just need to have the attacks at the right time. And they're just not lining up here. Curve strike, reflex strike. We can knock this guy out with 24 damage right up. Said this guy is attacking up to 2 tiles away. That's going to be a problem. But hey, we've got our long counter up. Just not enough to get through his pesky block. Hitting that 18 every turn is really making this tough for us. We only have a couple of really, really strong. I wonder if this still works. It does, if you don't have a card. Oh, he doesn't have the counter this turn, he's got 1 dodge. He's gonna push everybody. And once again, I don't really have the cards I need. Dodge is 1 attack. I've got the give and gets. Like, I can still attack this guy. Ah, he only chased me by 1 space. Okay, well, we've got a lot of conditioning saved up. Ton of block. Of course, I'd need the long counter to really hit him. Dodge the real push. Okay. Let's spawn in another one. Come on, just let me get right up next to him and punch him. I've got a figures. Well, I've got the counter. Let's use that free movement. Let's get up there. Block won't really help us this turn. Oh, he's got a counter right. Huh. Well, you know what? I've got blocks for this. And I got a counter of my own. Maybe I can counter his counter. Let's see. I need to do a total of... This isn't going to do enough of it. Hey, okay, bats. And is my... Oh, my counter did not also go off. Okay. Well, at least I'm not going to take damage here. We did some damage, but we're not winning any speed races with this guy. Here's another front. Okay, what's he doing? Punch kick combo, eh? And this time he's gonna chase us. We nerfed his combo instead of 8 3 times, it's 2. Thanks to that undermine we pulled off. I've got the nerf strike. He's got the 18, but maybe with the long counter, whole grapple thing, let's just remove him as an obstacle. So now we're just one-on-one. We've got our dodge. The nerf strike, another -2 damage for this guy. Now we just got our counter up. And yeah, he's not doing any damage with his attacks now. Ours should do some damage. Oh, we needed 11, we got 13. Alright, past stage 1. Skip the card, we'd recover some health. Nothing exciting here. Giving us a step at the final level. That's a disappointing card. Alright, we're inside the plane now. But we have to watch out. Pesky drop. So we've got a... and a regular. Oh, works just like the regular. Ninja kick up to 3 tiles away. So, standard attack. He'll turn to face us because there's a open door, he cannot be pushed. Now if I move... see, if I free move over to there, I can grapple him so that they're facing each other. Although he'll attack first, he won't get through his armor though, so it's not actually going to give us anything. Ah, that's the disappointing part. Let's see, if I move and grapple him into the way, he'll get hit by everybody else though. So hey, let's beat up on the grunt a little bit. Everyone attack him. Okay, he's not down, but he's pretty injured. Most attacks could take him out if we only had some. And now he's doing his push, which will actually push us into the box right now, and that's annoying. As I said, he's got 1 dodge. This would be a good time to do damage to him, if we could. And our pull also counts as a push, so that's not going to get him next to us. Get some conditioning. Counter wouldn't be bad. That would at least knock him out. Yeah, you know what? We can use the fancy footwork. We'll just stay where we are. Put in a counter there. We're not going to use the pull. Let's just knock that out. I could move around twice. Neither of them are really going to chase us. So I could get the conditioning and then just move back where I am. And just build up that conditioning. Ah! Didn't work as I planned, but it worked nonetheless. But he's just pull his grunt back in. He's got his counter going. Hey, undermine. When you've got a big boss like this who just stays the whole time, undermine is great. I don't have a push for this guy right now. That much is too bad, but it doesn't look like he's attacking. Oh, gives you a random injury from anywhere on the board. That's what his Sonic thing does. That sucks. I got nothing I can do to really hit him with it right now. And my counters don't do anything if he doesn't attack. So all I can do is free move to put myself in a better position. Get the undermine going. Give and get. If I use any of these big blocking things, it's going to waste some of my conditioning. And he's not pushing us, we just have to sit here. So this freak injury is going to suck. So basically an unplayable card. Yep. And I think it stays in our deck for this entire fight. Now we're kind of surrounded. And I've got the shove though. Yep, I've already nerfed his damage, so a little bit of armor. He's going to chase us. That much is nice. If only we could lure him into getting hit by his friends. I've got multiple counters here, so I've got a total of 44 I can block. And they're all fairly well nerfed. They'll reduce my momentum by 1, but we got plenty. So, we're just gonna stay put. Counter, counter. Oh, you know what? I've got Armored Strike. Forget everything else, I can just shoot right through everything he's got. The Armored Strike is already doing 90? Heck, let's, yeah, what, 118? Okay. There's 100 extra damage. Not that it's going to carry through. How about we just go straight to the next one? Okay. I mean, get attack cards. I feel like we're missing attack cards. That might actually be good for us right now. But I've promised we're not getting any more cards, even though we're at full health. How many attack cards do we actually have? No takebacks, Nerve Strike, Discombobulate until it's gone, Flash Kick. A lot of these things count as attacks. But things like pull and push, they're still things you'd kind of want. But it's just, it doesn't guarantee you attack cards, it just gets you replacement cards. And this would mess up our deck because it would do things like root, so we don't want that. I don't think we've seen redirect, but make enemies attack each other, that's nice. We're skipping. Hold to our guns. The lack of guns. Okay. I feel like we moved forward, yet we're still at the cargo lift. Maybe we knocked some of the stuff out. Weird. Okay, we've got the paramilitary guy. We've got an auto-attacking heavy who we can't push. We have a shooter who's going to chase us. Auto-attack, push, and this guy is standard attack. If we simply move out of the way, well, this guy's going to chase us. That's not going to work. That said, we've got big block and armored strike right at the start. I mean, we can just go straight for this. And I've got fancy footwork just in case it doesn't work as planned. Doing 72 damage? How about we just one-turn this guy? Yep. If you get the right cards, the perfect combo, then you manage to... Ooh, counter combo. Oh, no more cards. And the operations room. Now, there shouldn't be a hatch out of this one, right? Final level, smaller space. Here we go. Closing time. One dashing agent out. Final battle. So that actually... Okay, he still can't be pushed. Still ways he could get pushed. We could get pushed out, at least. That guy is annoying. Let's see, we've got the set self. Tactical retreat, flash kick. Unfortunately, this guy's going to continually move away from us. That's a bit of a problem. Not going to be able to simply knock him all the way out. He just simply chases us? Yes, he does. But if I flash kick, I'll move just one space back. He won't be able to chase us, but I can't get outside of his range with this, unfortunately. I mean, the shove, I'll do some damage because it's upgraded, but his armor's going to block it all. If I simply use everything against this guy, well, you know what, the tactical retreat will prevent us from taking damage. So let's hit him with everything we got right now. Right, I didn't get the block. I wasn't going to, so get one space back. And we'll tactical retreat just away from him a space. We're out of his range, and he couldn't catch up. Alright. Now they've caught up, and someone's coming for us. Okay, what does he have now? One dodge. He's pushing everyone a tile. Interestingly, pushing that guy that way. I thought he would end up getting pushed that way. For us, give and get reflex strike. We have a dodge. He'll turn to face us. I wonder if I move next to him if he'll stay put. That said, he's not actually attacking, so the dodge is going to protect us. So we can just stay put and attack. Yeah, he was going to dodge. If I shift past him, if he moves one space, I wonder if he'll attack this one. Nope. He moved on his own volition, so he's not. Oh! Haha! I guess he always pushes in the direction he's facing. I still assumed he was going to push him away, not into attack. No, my mistake. Okay, he's got his counters up. He's not really a threat right now. He's still gonna keep chasing us. Okay, I do have grapples, so I can make them fight each other. Just free move into the right space. You two play. Got the combo counter. Unfortunately, he's not attacking, so I can't counter. That's our biggest problem with this deck right now. Only I could hold on to big block for my armored strike. But not this turn. And I don't want to waste my conditioning if no one's directly attacking. Alright. He's doing his triple attack. I don't have my undermine back yet, but I do finally have a couple of counters. So he's got to push. Both of them with guns are not actually attacking because they're blocking each other. Ooh, I've got the armored strike. But he's got enough health that it's not going to one instant kill him this time. Even pushing him out wouldn't actually help us. Okay, well let's use our counters first. We're not going to be moving this turn. Okay, we got 58. We can block everything that's coming in. I could do 120 damage, and it would still only do half. But unfortunately, that would also mess up all of the block that's protecting us. So that's the bad part. And if I had moved to space, then we would probably be able to only deal with one of them. Oh well. I can still push and pull this guy and do damage. That part's kind of funny. You know what? Maybe if we had only done one of the two armors, then Armored Strike, we could have knocked him out and had enough left to deal with him. Okay, let's use that rollback. So, he's going to do 24, so we can save it from that one. 26 times 2. So if we use just the one, we can eliminate him. Then we've got enough left that we're only dealing with him. Now we can push him, it won't actually do anything. We'll take off some of his armor, and Nerve Strike some more of it off, and now our counters will just bypass all that armor he's over. There we go. We're a military incoming. One of the guns is on top of us now. Okay. Standard attack for him. He can't actually see us because we're next to him, but he does have an auto attack coming at us. So here we do have the slip. We can simply slide behind him. He'll turn to face us, but we've got no attacks. We can at least just use some dodge and avoid getting hit. So we'll do that. And hey, we've got the undermine, so that takes off some of his stuff. And how about we just fancy footwork the pop and leaf away, and he's not going to hit us now. So at least a turn where we didn't lose it. Now they've got us a little bit trapped. He's got an auto attack, so if we move out, he'll hit us, unless we move all the way next to that. Stamp, he wants to push everybody. Notably, that guy can't be pushed. Hey, aren't actually going to move. Okay, we've got... I think we're going to want to use our movement this time, because we don't have an actual strong attack. Maybe we do want to just sit here, because we've got the counters, we got the dodge. He's not actually attacking. I only have one attack, though. The counter's not going to do anything to him. Okay, good. They're both next to us. We should be able to counter them both. In fact, no, we want to just use the counter. But only 16 incoming? Not enough. Enough. It's 18. Still not enough. Grapple him around. Not do enough. Okay, he's down to 23. We're still not going to actually knock them out. But we're going to make them suffer a little bit. Okay. Can he actually attack 2 spaces away? It doesn't say it. Great, a couple of counters. I move there, they'll probably both be attacking me again. We've got Armored Strike, and not a whole lot of actual defense here. We're chasing down the big guy, they both move out of space. If I flash kick him, that at least gets me out of one of their attack spaces. And if I pull him, then he would get the attack in, but I still want to move again first. Let's see. It doesn't say he'll turn to face us, though. He's got his counter up. Let's just move right to there. They moved out of the way. Oh, this is fine. We've still got our conditioning in place. We can get some good defense going here and have enough to actually counter this guy. He's not actually attacking. He would counter. 2 dodge would help us out tremendously. But we've got our defense for right now. Let's get a big hit in on the boss. Got enough block. And now let's get our 2 dodge so that we'll avoid his attack and hopefully knock him out. Okay, still more gunmen. You have to worry about his auto attack a little bit. Free move. He's got his big attack. We've got a long counter, not quite enough really. Basically want him to attack us in a different position. Oh, we can't forget that's an open space. We don't want to get into a spot where we can be pushed out. Give him the modifier. Bad idea. They move away. Still got the condition. He's basically protecting us now. So I am happy with this. We've got enough block in the long counter that we'll be fine. And nerve strike. Not the reduction in attack, but the reduction in block that helps us here. Continuing to whittle him down. And oh yeah, we have long counter. Right. Big mean move. He's down to only 100 left. Some reflex strike, slip shift. And he's got a standard attack here. You know what, we could simply bob and weave to get out of his damage. He can attack 2 spaces away. It doesn't show that on here. It's always supposed to say, deal damage up to X tiles away. His doesn't say it. So that actually is an auto attack. That's annoying. Still turn to face us. Want that bob and weave. He's gonna look at us. He should come right next to us. And now, you're gonna attack your boss for us. We've got a dodge. Oh wow, I took way more damage than I thought. Wow, I took a lot of damage from this guy's attack. And a previous one that I didn't notice. Okay, I completely missed that I lost so much health. Gotta pay more attention. But yeah, the auto attack sucked. Okay, 16 damage. At least his attacks are basically nerfed at this point. Most of them. He does not say he'll turn to face us. So we've got these 2. He's going to push us towards the door, unfortunately. And we've got counter, counter, counter. That said, our push will do damage. That's not technically an attack. But if we've got the dodge, we'll still be able to avoid it. So I guess we'll see. Now you don't get to turn, right? Good. Okay. Got our counters. Might as well use that big block. And we'll push the enemy. Taking this guy out would be nice, but we just focus on the enemy here. Put our big block just in case. Nope, we didn't get to counterattack. Okay, fear the auto attack big guy. I cannot push him. That would be a death sentence. If I accidentally tried to shove this guy, he would do his auto attack, he would be down. Okay. If he wants to spawn a grunt, he's got his counter attack. Now I've got Armored Strike. I also have the Slip. So if I moved around this guy, he would probably move a space away and I wouldn't actually be able to hit him with the Armored Strike. It's really tough to hunt these guys down, unfortunately. Now I could slip around him and be right next to him. But shoving him would not actually move him. He would attack him. That much is nice. But I can't actually move them exactly where I want. If I shoved him, I would also die. Cannot forget about his auto attack. In some deep trouble right now. Now, if I free moved, he would chase me. I could root down an Armored Strike and then kill him, because that gets me out of his auto attack death range. He immediately chases me. Now, Armored Strike won't be enough by itself, but given the doubling of the attack, what, 28 plus 8, 36? Could get it. Okay. A tiny amount of space. I could still move by one, and no, I can't shove either of them, and his counter would also kill me. Let's just keep building up that damage modifier. I mean, I could try shoving him, as long as he's not directly next to him. Like, as long as he's not facing me, he won't attack me, so I can get some damage in on the big guy at least. Because he doesn't have a counter attack, at least. So it's just going to do damage, and then we're fine. Okay. A regular grunt this time. Now, everyone's facing me. Here, the auto attack. He's going to be chasing us, but at least he's not actually going to do damage. That's good for our counter set. But you know what? If he advances, I wonder if we can bait his friend into attacking him. Nope. He was smart enough to not actually advance because he was in danger. Clever for him. We're out of danger for the moment. And I think we just want to move slightly to beef up our conditioning again. We can even move, and nerve strike this guy. Oh, he moved 2 past it. Now if I move, he would attack us. My attack is not going to get through his, unfortunately. I can reduce his attack more. His big block is a problem. If only I had my counters this turn. Okay, well I was planning all this so I could at least get some damage on the big thick guy. We've got so much conditioning. Let's just use one just to be safe. And nerve strike. Just because he's got the block and I'm not going to damage his real hit point. Cool. Okay. Thankfully I'm somewhat protected from that grunt. Our military auto attack's still deadly. Okay, he's got some damage going up. Now I've got the big counters going. Oof. That said, I don't think he's going to advance. So we can free movement, vault around, he'll turn to face us, and then we can beef up all of our counters. I can also flash kick first. No, then I can't free move around. That's the trouble with that. And if I flash... Oh, you know what? His attack moves to there. If I free moved there, he would kill me, and I would be extremely frustrated. So he's not going to chase us, but this guy's auto attack being 2 spaces out and not telling us would really make me annoyed. I use the dodge first. He won't auto attack, but I'll lose the free movement, so if I move around, it's not going to help me. At the very least, the long counter, I'll still be able to hit from here. So if I flash kick my way out of his attack, I'll be safe, and then I can long counter. I don't think the combo counter will hit, because he doesn't move forward. But we're not using the free movement, so let's use the dodge first just to protect ourselves. Flash kick, a teeny bit of damage there. And set up our counters. He comes up, we get our long counter, some decent damage, but not the combo. Oh, he's backing off now. He wants to push all the characters. Most of us happen to be in a line. That said, I can grapple. Oh no, if I grapple this guy out, he'll auto-attack me and I'll die. This is a really trappy setup here. He'll turn to face us if we end up right next to him. So will he, but he's not attacked. I don't have... Well, let's just use the free movement. We'll get out of the way. We're still in a spot where we're going to get pushed, fortunately. If I go to there, then at least I just have to make sure I use the block so that when I get pushed into the wall I don't take the damage. And the dodge goes away, but I'm not going to be using any of the rest of it. That grapple trap almost killed me. Okay. That guy doesn't get pushed anyway. Okay, well, they're having fun. This is a much more epic attack. Okay, now I'm trapped in a corner. I've got the big attack guy and I'm also being attacked. Okay, I've got the dodge, I've got bob and weave. So bob and weave will at least get me out of his auto attack. And then I can't start with the free movement or I would die. But I can bob and weave, then set self to get myself out of that corner. I've still got the tactical retreat so I could get right up next to him. And since he's, I can hit him with the no takebacks. Okay, we got our plan. So bob and weave first to not die. Okay. Set self, get ourselves some conditioning. Tactical retreat directly at our enemy. Well, let's just make sure we've got a dodge in place all the time. And no takebacks. We've still got a dodge in the wings. Okay, he's down to 29. We're getting close. If I just get one armored strike with a big block, then he's toast through anything else he's got. That said, that big guy's attacking us, and now we've got more enemies to deal with. He's got his punch kick combo going. Grapple? I can't push him around, unfortunately. I don't have a slip to get around him. I do have the big block. I don't have the armored strike. Can't pull him. I could pull him, but then I would die. So if I free move to there... Let's see, is he... Yeah, he's going to chase us. I don't know to which spot. Then those two are still fighting us. But I could grapple one of them out of our direct attack and push the other one so that he's out of the way. So that should definitely help us. And we've got the big block to protect us after that. So we just have to worry about auto attackers. He's the only one. Okay, here's the plan. Backed up. Kinda messed with the plan a little bit. He did not chase us. Which also kinda messes with the plan a little bit. That said, I can grapple him so that they're attacking each other. I don't have another move. I don't want to use like the pull to get him here. He's not doing damage, so making him attack someone is not actually going to do anything. If I grappled him there, he'd get auto-attack, but then we're still have to deal with him. I could grapple him there, pull him up to us, nerve strike him. I don't have enough stuff to kill him then. So I think our play is simply grapple him so that they're facing each other. I could push to make sure that he attacks first. Okay, so now his bullet is going to kill him for us. Might as well use the give and get. I should use that first to deal 2 more damage. And now, no one's attacking us directly. He didn't take the bait. That's unfortunate. And he's just a huge thorn on our side. I think we're good for now. Do I use the big block just in case I miscalculated? I think I will. We're at such low health that we can't afford any mistakes. He's in front of a door! Too bad I can't push him out of it. is in front of that guy, and he does have us in his auto attack sights. I can free move, I could shift past him. He'll probably run past us though. Chasing these guys down is so difficult. Now, if I'm in front of him and he shoots me and I dodge, he will hit the guy behind me. But do I have enough? You know, with fancy footwork, I've got enough dodge to make this all work. So let's get out of the direct threat range first. He's doing a standard attack, so I don't have to worry too much. Yeah, he's chasing, that's fine. Now we want to make sure our dodge is in place. We're going to need 2 to not die. We're holding on to this one. You know what? We can use the pull to get him to attack that guy for us. That'll be nice. And his block is gone. Okay, we've got enough to play all these, so we use our give and get. Combo counter, and then fancy footwork. We've got enough dodge to deal with anything. We've got 3 dodge. I don't think he'll end up attacking him, but he should end up attacking him, and we should get all of our counters off. That's his attack. We dodge. He attacks his boss. Okay, gunman is gone. The enemy boss is at 3. Now, I have an empty space behind me. I could flash kick and end this, but you have to watch out. If you use, like, reflex strike, you could kill him, but then he would kill you at the same time. I'm not sure if that would be a win or a loss. So you have to be careful when you think you're right at the end. Let's just flash kick our way to oh, he's got a dodge. He's got a dodge. That wouldn't have worked. Ah. Now I do have a slip. I can move past him so we're not in the direct death range, and then I can use my other things against him. But, yeah. Flash kick would not have ended this. If he's facing us, we've completely eliminated his attack, at least. So now, we just get through his dodge, and now he's got no more dodge. Put ourselves up just in case I'm somehow missing everything again. Ah, there we go. Oh, but we still have to kill all the enemies. Okay, not over yet. But at least we won't have any more spawning, so we just have to kill the 20. Yeah, I should have done that the other way. Armored strike. Well, we've got enough counter here. We can make all of that work. But don't do the free movement first. Okay. Counter, we've got all sorts of block. We simply move up next to him, we'll soak his auto attack, and we should have enough. Yeah, we got so much extra strength. We got it. Okay. Victory! Here's all our bosses in prison. They do have a tendency to come back to haunt us. Okay, and then there's our thing. So our score this time, I feel like it was probably lower. We can compare. But we got through it. Level going up a little bit more. Yep, success. And there's our overall stats here. Yeah, 7 turns per fight. I think that was definitely higher than last time. Since we were focusing on all of our defense, we were not attacking the enemy as much as before. So, that's going to do it for Fights in Tight Spaces today. Finished our Counter-Strike run. I think we're going to switch over to Nights in Tight Spaces for a little bit. Perhaps for a long bit. I'm just assuming I'm going to love that game because I love this one so much, and I've got new stuff. I just want to play that for a while. But we do still need to come back and play with the gun builds. Because I really didn't play with those, and that's part of why I was getting back into Fights in Tight Spaces. The first two were sort of the first 2 runs are, let's learn how to play this game again. Doing that pretty well. So yeah, we still have to come back and play some with the gun stuff. But that's going to do it here. So, the next episode on this slot is going to be Nights in Tight Spaces, so look forward to that. And I'll see you next time here on Wheel of Games. Bye-bye.